Dummy. 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 What's up, my officer? It's your boy, the officer. I'm able to represent I'll Be That News. Like and subscribe to that notification bell. And who is Rachel Dolezal? Why is she important? Because she got fired. She got fired. They found out she has an OF. So she can't be a teacher anymore. But some of you might not remember her. So we gotta go down memory lane to refresh your memory on who this woman is and how this fraudster got caught again. So let's go quickly remind you by NBC News who Miss Rachel Dolezal is.
Rachel, thank you so much for coming back and speaking with me.
Yeah,
Got to meet you almost 2 years ago now.
Right.
And you have a new book in full color, Finding My Place in a Black and White World. So why, after everything, do you still identify as Black?
Yeah, well, I wrote the book really to encourage and advance the conversation about race, and yes, to set the record straight about my whole life story, and also to just really encourage people to be exactly who they are.
Be exactly who you are is the most ironic statement that she could ever say. The most ironic. White women are privileged. White women are privileged.
And the essential essence of who I am is best defined in culture and race terms as Black.
I know last time,
Why is NBC Black Review? Why did they do this interview?
I think the term transracial, trans-Black was discussed.
Right.
How do you define, do those terms come into the way you define yourself?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that there are too few people that we don't have a vocabulary to really express racial fluidity. So
White people, you can't just put on the aesthetic and not have to go through the trauma. You don't have to, you can't just be like, yo, I'm come from this and I'm just gonna be the head of the NAACP in this area and lead government funded agencies because my family is kind of wealthy and now I can pretend to be Black and go through all the good stuff and still be a cool Black person. No, you have to go through being followed in stores and you haven't assumed you have bad credit and all kind of stuff. I'm just saying, live in the hood, and you don't have to live in the hood too, but it'd be nice if you didn't if you're naturally Black and you didn't live in the hood, it's cool, but if you're a white person, you should at least have 18 years in the hood. There should be a minimum requirement to be transracial. Trans people have to go through the surgery. You have to stay in the hood for 18 years. And you just have to live like that. Take a low income job and you can't go to the rich area. You can't just take the stick off. You gotta do all that. You think Rachel stayed in O Block for 18 years? You think she would?
but I do like the term trans-Black that Melissa Harris Perry suggested, because it does kind of cover the I wasn't born this way, but this is who I really am component.
Right.
But transracial, I think, is just, it almost sounds like I'm neutral, and I'm not neutral on.
Can I be white? Can my credit automatically go up? Can I just put I'm white on a job description? My name is Trevor, so it could work. Middle name is Elmay, but I could just say put it on there and just put white guy. I did one time. Instantly got an interview.
And
It don't work the opposite way. I've noticed that.
political and social issues.
And there are other white women who are fighting for social justice, who are raising children of color. Do you think you could have been more effective as an ally instead of as a Black woman?
Right. I really believe that, we each need to just be true to ourselves, and that's the best path, to be true to your, who you are. And so, like I said, I tried the ally path in my earlier young adulthood, and because I felt like I was obligated by everybody else's definitions.
You're not obligated. I don't want your obligation. I don't want it.
To really
I don't want your obligation.
assert that this is how I was born and this is therefore who I am. I felt kind of fated to that, and I did a lot of work, but it wasn't as much in harmony with me being seen and understood for who I am.
You're in a unique position because you grew up white, lived as a white woman, You are now, you identify as black. How can you help white people?
Right. Well, I think it's undisputed that there's still a lot of favor towards people who identify as white in Western societies, and there's still.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do apologize. This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. I just had to get that out. That's why I had to apologize for stopping the video. I had to just openly state how stupid I feel like this is. Let's go.
A stranglehold on power and privilege by white people, and
yes, you can just up and pretend you're black because you feel like it.
I hope that my book challenges that. I mean, I've gotten a lot of opposition from people who are very tightly and very closely and very kind of consciously aware of aligning with white supremacy ideals, and they, have accused me of committing white genocide and all these kind of things. It's like I'm ending the white bloodline in my family, and I'm kind of like butchering the idea of white beauty.
Yeah, I think Rachel, like, should she interracial date? Like, or she date a white man, and then the baby come out pure white. Do white people win? Would a racist be happy with that? Or should she just go full Serena Williams? You think white people be happy about that? What y'all think? Y'all think white people would just be excited if she just like had like a bunch of white women just start pretending to be black and just have like a bunch of just interracially date with white men and just, how would that work? Would that just be natural? That would just even out, wouldn't it? I don't know. Don't listen to me. I'm just so confused by this. This been a confusion show.
We all need to really have the courage to confront our own convictions. And
by confusion show, I mean watch every Thursday live and live on Friday. We have some good content coming out. I'm excited about it. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell.
Understand like what we're saying and why.
Do you feel that you can be kind of a unique, I don't know, kind of liaison, I guess?
Yeah, kind of a bridge. I mean, I do kind of feel somewhat caught in between a little bit, because I kind of like a ping pong ball, like, getting slapped from both sides. I guess that's, maybe useful for people to have something to bat around a little bit, because people do want to talk about race. I mean, it's something that we don't talk about enough in substantive ways.
You chose.
I like how she just put this up here, substantive ways. Like, we don't talk about race enough in substantive ways. Lady, you aren't black. You have no substance in this. There is no substance.
Chose a new name. How did you come to choose this new Nigerian name as your new one?
She picked a Nigerian name.
It was actually given to me. So I think that it's unfortunately the press said that I chose it randomly, which I didn't. At the end of the book, in the epilogue, I discuss that an Igbo man reached out to me and.
All right, I'm bored of this. Let's go talk to what happens with Rachel Dolezal. Let's go, because we have to talk about how she got fired from Arizona school over her OF account. Why? Because this woman is a grifter. Proven grifter. Let's go listen from Tucson, Arizona, NBC News. Let's go listen.
Once again, Rachel Dolezal, now
She's
going
back.
by Nkechi Diallo, after posting explicit photos on OnlyFans shared on public websites. A statement from the Catalina Foothills District says in part, quote, her posts are contrary to our district's use of social media by district employees policy and our staff ethics policy, then adding confirmation that she no longer works there. Parents picking up their kids at Sunrise Drive Elementary confirm they did receive an email from the district.
It's concerning to me if it's going on. I would just need to know more context about it.
Initially, I would think, that it probably would not be appropriate, but, I haven't really looked into it, so I don't know.
Diallo.
Let's be honest, these people don't care. You can tell they didn't care. They have no care, nowhere about none of this. I don't care what she got going on. Let's be honest, y'all don't raise y'all kids.
Came under fire back in 2014 when she was accused of misidentifying herself as black while serving as the head of the NAACP in Spokane, Washington, before resigning amid the backlash when it came to light she is white. I went to Diallo's apartment to see if she would speak. A neighbor let my photographer and me into the complex.
That Ben Simmons? What Ben Simmons doing here?
But a man who opened the door said she didn't live there. However, as we were driving away, we saw what we believed to be her car parked by the apartment. The license plate bears her name. News 4 Tucson's social media team also reached out to Diallo on Instagram. She read our message but did not respond.
Listen. This is insane. What is wrong with her? What is wrong with people? You can't keep saying love yourself and then choose to just like do outrageous thing to offend other people. But it's privilege, bro. It's privilege. White people can't wear blackface though. She did. She wore the whole thing. Y'all sound like people get canceled. Y'all cancel people for it. We ain't canceling nobody for it. We ain't got that power. This woman went full black and was part of NAACP on OF. You know what I mean? We ain't got nothing to do with that. We ain't stop her. Y'all let her do it. She ran around and still running around becoming Nigerian somehow. I don't even know how that happened. Even light-skinned people don't pretend to be Nigerian. That's not even part of the group. I don't know what's going on in the world. Remember to like, subscribe. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on. That's easy. Shar, help me. Y'all can help me by liking and subscribing. Tell me how y'all feel in the comments, because this is insane. Maybe y'all agree. Argue with me. Fight me. I'm stunting it. I don't like people pretending to be what they're not. Just be yourself. I feel like y'all all miserable. Chronically Online is driving me crazy. I'm going to work. I'm going to touch grass. I'm not going to work tonight because I don't work tonight, but I go to work tomorrow. I'm going to go watch a movie. That's what I can do. I'm going to go watch a movie. So I can subscribe to that notification bell one more time. This is I'll Be That News. Dummy. Dummy.